Hello everyone, I'm very excited to be doing my final response for my 20 time project. I did the Berimbolo technique. It's a Jiu-Jitsu technique and it's pretty popular. I had some, not doubts, but I was scared of a few different things that could have go wrong learning this technique. The number one thing that I thought could be a problem was not enough flexibility. As you can see in my very first video, when I was going on my neck, my flexibility wasn't there. It didn't look very stable. Another thing with this technique is a possible injury. When you're learning this technique, you're on your neck a lot, which can cause injury to your neck, which is not a good thing. One of the other things I was worried about was the movement patterns of this technique is very complicated. It takes a lot of time to get this pattern down, and if your timing isn't right, it's not going to work. All these things were kind of in the back of my head when I was learning this technique, and I don't think I would have tackled this technique if it wasn't for this project. So first thing I had to do was develop a plan. I kind of develop a plan for everything I do. I'm a special ed teacher, so I kind of make a plan for everything and plan out everything that I do. So what I had to do first was break down the whole move piece by piece. If you look at it from a whole, it looks very complicated and you could get overwhelmed if you look at it from afar. The next thing I had to do was work on my flexibility. I knew that was going to be a big part of the technique, and I had to become comfortable in that situation. Another thing was I had to make sure I did this technique every single day. If I took 2-3 days off from this technique, it would be very hard to pick this motor pattern back up, since my body's not used to the technique. And then I also taught other students this technique, so I could see little details that I might have missed when researching the technique. It actually helped me a lot, and I was able to see in real life how other people's bodies reacted. My final results for this technique was I was able to complete the move with success. It took a lot of hard work. I actually had a knee injury, not from this particular technique, but in training in general. I thought I was gonna not be able to complete the task since I injured my knee pretty bad, but I'm doing good now and I was able to complete the task. I actually really enjoyed the project. Like I said earlier, I don't think I would have tackled this technique if it wasn't for the project. It was something I've always wanted to learn, but I kind of not that I was afraid of the technique, I just knew it would take a lot of time, and it was something I didn't really want to tackle. But thankful to this technique, I was able to tackle it. Right now, I want to just go down on a lot of my research is breaking down technique, and I want to show you guys the technique broken down piece by piece. So here's the technique. I had to put the opponent on his butt, and then from here I had to put my right leg across the stomach to make a tight roll. A lot of times people they kind of make their leg wide, which makes the roll not tight. In order to do a tight roll, it has to be across the stomach. And then as you could see me finish the technique, I'm gonna do a complete roll, and I'm gonna grab my hands, gonna grab the pant, and I'm gonna use my legs to go forward. The goal from here is to get to the back. The goal is always to get to the back, because in Jiu-Jitsu, getting to the back is basically like the checkmate position. It's very hard for the opponent to to defend, and it's a great way to finish your attack. So this is just a breakdown of the technique. I really enjoyed this opportunity to share this with you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a good day.